Greetings everyone. Well, it's 4:29 a.m. and I still haven't shaved. Yeah, I basically had a pile of packages, decided to do all the package opening videos in one go, and just being excited and lazy, I decided to postpone shaving until all that was done. Well, today we got a package from a longtime viewer and really nice guy, Brian, also known as bwrosas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your username correctly, but hey, that's okay. You always mess up mine too, so we're even. So here we got a big package from bwrosas, and I actually know some of the items that are in it because I guess he was so excited about it. He did a bunch of videos about them as he was putting everything together. And yeah, so let's open her up and check it out today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, let's get right down to it. I know that this package has been a long time in the making. He's been talking about it on his videos for quite some time, that he wanted to send me stuff, and you know, and then showing. It was interesting actually watching the process, because I think the first time I heard him mention that he wanted to send me a package was in basically it was like an audio only video that he did. There was just there was a picture up, and then it was just him talking about how, you know, he really likes my videos. He's been watching for a long time, which I know. I mean, because I remember back in Five Awesome, when I was on the Five Awesome Studs in 2009, I remember he posted a bunch of video responses. I think it was to my cartoons videos, if I remember correctly. But he posted a bunch of video responses to those, basically just talking about a lot of cartoons that he liked and stuff like that, and showed off his collection, and very cool stuff. And you know, I've been, you know, checking out his videos, and he's been checking out mine ever since. So really nice guy, and like us, very passionate about movies and cartoons and stuff. So package opener. It's tired and I'm late. Yeah. Box cutter activated. Haven't used that for a while, eh? Let's open her up. So remember to cut away from yourself, as everybody keeps reminding me whenever I forget to do that. And then we'll cut away on this side as well. I should mention, if you check out Brian's YouTube page, I will of course post the link in the description. He does a lot of videos and on a wide variety of subjects as well. He does a lot about cartoons and DVDs and stuff, but he also does a lot of comic book reviews, specifically of the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. He's a huge fan of those. Also does a lot about wrestling and such, so if you're a wrestling fan, you might want to check that out, because he has a lot of stuff to say. And very cool. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alrighty, holy Moses. There's a big stack of stuff. And a huge letter, too. Awesome. Okay. I will see. Okay, we'll take a look at the letter after. I was just quickly skimming without giving too much away. Alright, so starting from the top here, we have, you know, one of the things he mentioned in his video was that his printer was running out of ink. So some of the covers are a little hard to read. So here we have an anime that he wanted me to check out, and sent me a copy of here. And you can check out the label. I'm not sure what this is called. Revolutionary Girl Utena. This is the one that, yeah, he was telling me about this one. Yeah, well, it'll definitely be, whoops, slipping out of the case here. It'll definitely be a surprise to me, because I have no idea what it's about. Looks pretty cool from the artwork, though. Yeah, so thank you very much. I definitely like to have some new anime to check out. Oh, here we are. Yeah, now see, people sometimes ask me what are my thoughts on bootlegs and piracy. It depends on the situation. I mean, if you don't have a lot of money or whatever, and let's face it, when we're broke, we still like to be entertained. Then obviously there's no other way you can enjoy entertainment other than the internet or whatever. So in that case, I think it's fine. The other way I think it's fine is stuff like this. We have a Disney Halloween and a Disney Channel Christmas, two specials from 1983, neither of which are on video. So something like this, absolutely yes, bootleg away, because there's no other way you can see this kind of stuff. Yeah, this is fantastic. I was talking to him briefly in some comments on one of the videos where he mentioned that he was making this disc for me, and I think it's what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was telling him that this is the kind of thing that I would love to watch with Rosie, because she loves the old Disney cartoons obviously, and she loves the holiday specials. She loves Christmas and Halloween stuff especially. So perfect. Christmas plus Disney plus Halloween. There you go. I think this has a big hit with Rosie written all over it. See, now this is something else. I remember he was telling me about this one as well. Sonic the Hedgehog, the Doomsday Project movie. There we go. Now what this is the last, I believe, 4 episodes of Sonic Sat AM, strung together with the titles cut out between the episodes, and all 4 episodes put together as a movie. So very cool. I know he sent this to a lot of people who wanted to check it out. So essentially, it's an alternate way to watch the last, the big finale of the series and such. And something like this, again, I don't think there's a problem with, because it's just a fan sharing with another fan an alternate way of watching a few episodes of a favorite show. And in this case, it's it's something that, of course, I own the official set of. As for Brian, he actually has 2 copies of this set. Matter of fact, why don't we put stuff up on the music stand since it's right here. But yeah, he has 2 copies of that set. One of which is sort of his viewing copy, and the other which is in shrink wrap. I guess that he's keeping as a collector's item. So that's pretty cool. And then finally, we have... Oh, hey! This is what I need to get in my collection, actually. So this is... Oh, I don't know that this one's even available on DVD. So this could be another one that falls into that category. Yeah, so you definitely sent me some rarities here. This is actually Tailspin the Movie, Plunder and Lightning. And there we go. So, yeah, I think there's only 1 volume of Tailspin available on DVD officially. And it's another one of those things that's just kind of been left in limbo, like most of Disney's shows. So there we go. Very cool. Thank you very, very much, Brian. I'm definitely going to enjoy those. Some great stuff there. Yeah. So I was actually, it's funny because talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, I was actually watching some of this with Rosie the last time she was here, and she was really enjoying it. We were watching an episode with Uncle Chuck, where they first find Uncle Chuck, and she was asking a lot of questions about it, like, oh, he's a good guy now. It's like, oh, why is he being bad now and stuff like that. So I was trying to sort of explain the plot to her and stuff. She wasn't like scared or anything. She just was a little confused by the plot. Okay, so let's read the letter here. So we have, Dear Sean, aka Zarin Izarak, I want to start off by saying your videos are fun to watch no matter what other people say. Yeah, I know you probably follow the various hater and troll comments I get and stuff. It's all par for the course. I mean, it's just the more the more into the public view you get, the more idiots are going to crawl out of the woodwork and stir up shit with you. Because to fans like me, it's not about quality that matters. It's about doing what you love the most and sharing your thoughts and experience with everyone else. The reason I believe people pick on people like you, me, and anyone else that does the videos we do and uploads them on sites like YouTube is because, in my opinion, they are mad at sites like YouTube, Dailymotion, etc., because they won't allow them to post the content, real XXX mature videos, they want to post. And yet they allow users like us to post videos on their site. So basically you're saying because our videos don't have enough boobs, they automatically suck in the views of these people. Gotcha. You may have a point there. True, my videos may seem a little weird at times, but at least they are appropriate for everyone to watch. Just as your videos are suitable for everyone, even when you give a warning about some foul language you're going to use in the video, they're still appropriate for everyone to see. So my advice, Sean, just ignore them. Exactly. Yeah, I can't agree more. You know, regarding trolls and haters and stuff, it's really just a matter of mood a lot of the time. I mean, most of the time I do ignore them. I just, you know, remove their comments and block them. Like, there's a lot that you guys don't even see because, you know, I'm online most of the time, either working on videos or, you know, answering messages or whatever. So I tend to see comments almost as soon as they come in a lot of the time. So when I get like just stupid idiot comments, I tend to just remove them and block the person right away. And that's it. The only person to ever see those comments are me and the person who wrote them. But occasionally, you know, they'll catch me in a pissy mood or something. I've had a bad day or whatever. So it's almost a release for me to sort of unload on them. And it's like, oh, okay, you want to stir up shit with me? Boy, did you pick the wrong day to do it. You know, and that's that. But most of the time, like, you know, the majority of the time, basically just don't feed the trolls, as the saying goes. Just blow it off. Okay, so now on to the videos. I've sent you in this package Sonic Sat AM, the Doomsday Project movie. This is comprised of the final four Season 2 episodes of the series, and when you see how I recorded it, and you may agree that it would have been worthy of being a movie finale for the series if the ABC Channel Network, who broadcasted it here in the States, Deke Animation, and Sega of America would have allowed it to be. But as a longtime fan, I always felt that the way these final 4 episodes were presented, that this was indeed a movie-like miniseries that could have been done as a movie. Yeah, it's funny you mention that because I completely understand where you're coming from on that, because back in the 80s when I used to record a lot of my favorite cartoons like Transformers, Inhumanoids, Visionaries, what else did I record? Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, stuff like that. I used to do that as well. Like sometimes I would either do it as I was recording them, or more often than not, I would just record them as is, and then later hook up a second VCR and copy them over and string them together into movies. Because one thing I noticed with a lot of the old 80s cartoons was they used the same opening, well, they used the same opening titles obviously, but they also used the same closing titles. It's sort of like a stock closing title sequence that they would use for every episode. Not all of them did that, but some of them did. In particular, I noticed the Sunbow ones seemed to do that a lot. So I thought, well, why duplicate those same titles over and over again? And I think the other reason was because a lot of the you know, the handfuls of home video releases at the time, like from Family Home Entertainment and stuff like that, would take the multi-part stories, like the 3 or 5 part stories, and string them together into movies for the VHS releases. And I just kind of took to doing the same thing because I felt that that the stories just flowed better that way. In particular, the miniseries is. You know, so I noticed in the case of, for example, Shout Factory's releases of Transformers and G.I. Joe, some of them actually have the option where you can watch the 5-part miniseries ones as a movie, or with you know, the titles and recaps intact. So it's kind of nice that they gave us that option, because I think those particular ones actually flow very well as a movie. So I've never actually watched the 2nd season of Sonic Sat AM. I know, shocking. So it's going to be interesting for me to see that, for sure. So thank you very much for sending that to me. It's interesting to me to see alternate ways of viewing stuff like that. Number 2, Tailspin, Plunder and Lightning movie pilot. Oh, it's the pilot movie, uncut. Sean, this is the uncut version of the movie pilot that aired back in 1990. In other words, nothing has been cut out unlike its mini-series version that is broadcasted in 4 parts. Everything is included in here, the songs, everything. Oh, that's interesting. So am I correct in assuming that the version that's on the DVD releases is cut? That's very interesting. Well, I definitely look forward to checking that out. I didn't really see much of Tailspin when it was originally on, so yeah, for sure. Another one that I'll probably watch with Rosie. Revolutionary Girl Utena, the movie. This anime movie is a retelling of the anime series and manga. Many have said that it's a good anime, but it takes a few watches to understand it fully, especially the final 15 to 20 minutes of the film. Let's just put it this way. Remember the cartoon Turbo Teen? I think that's the only hint you'll need. Enjoy the anime, Sean. I think you mentioned in one of your videos, like she turns into a car or something, right? Yeah, like Turbo Teen. Okay, well, okay, I'll definitely give that a look-see and try not to be too confused. I find that about a lot of animes. They often have kind of bizarre endings, and it takes a few watches to kind of interpret them and figure out what's going on. And finally, number 4, a Disney Halloween and a Disney Channel Christmas from 1983. I found I was able to download these via torrents. Both are in good quality. Both were ripped from VHS, according to the owners of the torrents. I thought you might like them to share with Rosie during this holiday season, which is coming quickly this year. Don't you agree? Yes, always. Too quickly. Anyway, hope you enjoy them. Yeah, that's really cool. I used to be pretty active in the VHS tape trading community back in the day, and that was the kind of stuff that I always offered on my trading lists and always traded with other people for. Basically, just really rare TV specials and stuff that will never see the light of day officially, and so it's always a joy to find stuff like that. That's kind of what I look for on the torrent sites more than anything else, is just those really rare gems that are never going to come out in any official form for whatever reason. Yeah, I remember watching The Magical World of Disney a lot as a kid, and and even into my late teens, and really enjoying a lot of the specials, like the holiday specials and stuff that they would do. And sadly, it looks like we'll never see any of those on DVD, which is unfortunate. Okay, so hope you will have fun watching these DVD movies when you have the time. I know you're extremely busy at times with family and work, but I hope you find time in between to watch them. Sorry for any misspellings of words in this letter. Whatever. I interpreted as I went. I'm sure you noticed. I know most, if not some people, buy and send you DVDs, Blu-rays, games, etc., but unfortunately I can't do that due to some money issues. But with DVD-R discs, you always get the next best thing. I hope you understand. I absolutely do understand. I mean, in these economic times that we're in right now, I completely understand when people can't afford to, to buy stuff and whatnot. I mean, Lord knows I've had to cut back quite a bit on my spending, and even more so now. Like, I actually will not be able to afford to buy anything other than pure necessities over the next couple of months. Because I'm just not getting as many hours at work right now, and I'm actually looking for a second job just to be able to make ends meet. Yeah, so hey guys, if you want to buy my DVDs, now's a really good time. Yeah, that said, I mean, I do still have a lot of updates and stuff coming, but it's stuff that I bought, a month or more ago. They just all happen to arrive around now. Thank you, slow-ass eBay sellers. In closing, I just want to say thanks for everything you do, and for me, and for all your other fans out there. May God bless and watch over you and your family. Brian Walmer, aka bwrosas, on YouTube. P.S. The first 3 movies are copied off the originals via the DVD Fab 6 software. Google for more info. The 4th via Sony DVD recorder. Cool. Alrighty, well, thank you very much, Brian. Really appreciate that. Some pretty cool rarities there that I know and I'm pretty sure Rosie will enjoy watching. So thank you very much. Keep doing what you're doing as well, and don't let the haters get you down. I don't think you do let the haters get you down. You just don't seem to be even fazed by them, which is awesome. It's good that, it always makes me sad to see people who get really upset by haters and trolls and such, but from what I've seen anyway, I don't even know if you get haters and trolls, and if you do, I see no indication of it, because you just seem to take everything in stride and and you always seem very positive and happy, and just keep doing what you're doing. That's awesome. So yeah, everybody check out Brian's channel. You'll find so much stuff on there. He's got way more. He's got more videos than I do. He's got probably about over 3 times the videos that I do. So like 2,500 videos of stuff. Does, as I say, comic book reviews, talks about DVDs, cartoons, movies, whatever. A lot of stuff about wrestling and things like that. Also, check out the video games he did, where he actually altered the characters to look like me and to look like some other famous YouTube celebrities in, like, you know, cage matches and last man standing matches and stuff like that. Those are a lot of fun, and I definitely enjoyed watching those, and I've been showing them to everybody, and they're just a blast. So yeah, you get to see me in the ring fighting guys like the Angry Video Game Nerd and the Nostalgia Critic, so that was pretty cool. Alrighty, well, this has gone on way longer than I expected. I really hope this capture works out okay. I don't like to capture for big long periods like this because it sometimes screws up. Well, hopefully this one's been okay. Alrighty, that's it from me to you for now. So until next time, thank you again, Brian. Awesome stuff. And everybody else, thanks for watching, and sayonara.